Welcome. This is Sherry Bowers, and I have Helaine Harris with me today. And we're going to talk a little bit about the wonderful gift that she's offering, and for those of you watching this video. So to get started, let's tell the watchers a little bit about how you got started in all of this.
Well, I got started in all this because I came from a very difficult family. And the gift in it was I needed to do a lot of work on me to feel better.
Mhm.
I started out as a teacher, and as a child, we really lived in poverty, at least for quite a while, or at least it was poverty in comparison to everyone else.
Right.
And we moved out to California. I come from New York. And it was very difficult. My mom was a borderline personality disorder. So there's a reason I became a therapist to heal all my issues.
Uh-huh.
And I find it's an ongoing process. We're always working on ourselves, especially if we work with other people. It's really important to do that. And the amazing thing is I found when I was a single mom and I didn't have much money and all that kind of stuff,
Mhm.
that when I opened more to love in me, money came in, abundance came in more easily.
Uh-huh.
And I found that an amazing experience. It's like, what? And if I would get too tense, like I did right before this call, then I go, wee, yeah.
Right.
And we get off.
Right.
And so I've had to do a lot of work on me to learn how to calm me down, come from my heart and do the inner work to heal a lot of the woundedness. So that's why I started to do what I do. Between that and growing up in a place of not having much money and needing to go to stores that had used clothing and things like that.
Mhm. All of those
Very
things.
painful.
Mhm.
So I didn't want that for my kids. And so I made a decision that I was going to do better. And I did.
And now you can help you can share that with everybody, which is just wonderful. So who do you mainly work with?
I mainly work with women, but I also love working with men. But women who are struggling, they're struggling in knowing how to make money. They're struggling with their finances. They're struggling with their health. They're struggling in relationship. So I deal with people who are wanting change,
Mhm.
wanting to transform their life so they can really have what they want and enjoy it and know that they're doing a great job.
Mhm. Oh, it's so needed, especially right now. It's like, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So what would you say that your core services mostly with when you work with people?
Well, I do individual work,
Mhm.
more online now. I also do groups, classes, and workshops. That's what I mainly do. And I provide what they're needing. Let me know what's going on. And what I really help them find what their issue is. What's their big issue that's blocking what they want? And
Mhm.
an intuitive and reading the energy body, it's easy for me. And I came in being an intuitive and I didn't understand that.
That must have been very challenging.
Oh, it's very challenging being an empath and having a borderline mother.
Right.
Like,
So do you have like a specific methodology or way that you work with people, or is it really just that you're able to kind of tune into what they need and customize it to them?
well, basically, I've trained in over 40 healing techniques. I stopped counting at 41. I felt it was ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean, I use hypnosis. I use EFT, emotional freedom technique. I use body work. And what I found is I can even do it online. I can go into people's energy body and shift it. And I think the greatest thing that I carry is when they have a problem or an issue, I can go back to where it started, whether it was this lifetime or another time. and help them get to what needs to turn around for them and create the path that'll give them the freedom they want, the abundance they want, and feeling good about themselves. Because I found if they don't feel good about themselves, things don't work right.
So true. So true.
Yeah. And it's also about releasing what they're doing to repel money or repel love.
Right.
The right person coming in. Yeah.
And so many times you don't even know that you're doing it. That's, yeah.
I didn't know either. It took a lot of work. And actually, what I've really done is I've worked with a shaman for over 30 years and trained with him. So I basically do a lot of shamanic healing work. And that allows me the gifts to go in and help a person get to what they need to. Plus, in being trained in so many modalities, it's really easy for me to get to what'll work best now for them. And later it may change.
Awesome. Awesome. So tell us about this wonderful, generous gift you've got for everybody.
Right. What I'm sending you is Meet Your Prosperity Guide. First of all, meeting your prosperity guide is really important. And the things that we do with it is, first, it's knowing what's your issue. What are you struggling with? What's the issue around it? And then it's looking at how is it affecting you? Where in your body is it affecting you? What we do then is shift it. It's getting people to look at what their issues are, feeling it in their body, and then it's choosing the right modality or technique that'll help them release it. I mean, I do a lot of the tapping, but we also use hypnosis, and I also send them things that they can listen to and do. And eventually what we want to do is we want to help them do the steps to get to prosperity, the higher level of prosperity. And what I found, it's so useful when they go in and meet their prosperity guide. We all have guides and many different ones. And having them go in and meet their guide allows them to have permission, because it's often what they don't have. And with the package, what they also get is they get a manual to go with it. They get the MP3, but you also get a private session with me. And that's probably the
That is amazing.
I know.
That is amazing.
I should be doing it, but I want to help people. I'm called to do that. And people need so much help now.
Yeah.
And it can really turn around. And that's what I'm here to help you do, is have the life that you desire and how to bring love and compassion for yourself into it. I work with a number of healers and coaches and therapists. And what I find is they help other people, but they don't have the compassion and love for themselves.
Right.
And having done that myself, I know it doesn't work well.
Been there and done that, right?
Yes, been there and done it, and it doesn't work well.
Well, thank you so much for, number one, for all that you do, and number two, for offering this wonderful gift. So for everybody that's watching, the link's going to be below the video. And thanks for watching and listening, and we will see you soon. Thanks.
Much love.